We all know her family, especially Keenan, Kim, Damon, and Marlon Wayans, but now the world is getting to know Shantae Wayans. I caught up with her, and as you will see, she is on the move. Joining us on Great Day Washington, one of my favorite comedians, Shantae Wayans, is in the building. What's up, Shantae?
Hey, come on now, Mark. You gonna hit me with that? I like that. How you doing?
Hey, you know what? And here's the part. The funny part is I'm totally serious because you're like I say a new wave because I'm old, but a new wave of comedians are my favorites. You, Tony Baker, one of your cousins, Kevin. It's like I really do follow you guys on social media and on these different platforms that weren't around when your uncles started off in comedy, right?
Right. Exactly.
And so, yeah, and so, let's talk about that. I know everybody talks about your family. In fact, you probably feel like the girl who everybody's trying to holler at, but they really trying to holler at her sister. Cause, and so, we're not doing that.
I'm the side chick Wayans.
Right. We're focusing on you. The Wayans are great. Your uncles are great. We're focusing on you. So you got a lot going on. And for those who don't know, yes, you are a real Wayans.
Real Wayans.
So quickly, tell us the connection so we can get that out of the way.
Okay, well, we got to throw the moms out there. That's Elvira, who is a sister amongst the 10 that my grandma had. So I am a niece. And did I say my mom's name? Elvira.
Yeah.
She gonna be like, you can't be on day and not say my name.
That's it. I love it. And it's that simple. Your mom had you and your brother, young age. You guys all came up basically in the same household with a million Wayans. You are part of it. You basically...
More than one brother.
you basically, again, grew up like everybody else did because everybody was so young. And then, you hopped out and did your own thing. Now, it must be interesting. I talked about the comedians and your kind of new generation of comedians. It must be interesting. On one hand, you're OG because you've been in the game forever and you've been around it forever. But at the same time, you cut your own teeth out there, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I've took a different direction, but kind of the same mentality that my uncle Keenan started, which was really just trying to develop that voice and not change in those ways. And it literally brought me all the way to where I'm at right now, just remaining myself.
I love that. And it's funny, in a world of a million people, it's hard to be unique, but you're unique. What makes you unique, do you think?
I like to think so.
What makes you that way?
I think what makes me, I'm not afraid to get canceled because I feel like there's conversations that need to be had on both sides. And when I say both sides, I'm a lesbian, I'm Black, I'm a female. So I have all of these things within me that I'm trying to fight and push through in this industry. But I delve into those questions and those topics that people are afraid to talk about.
You know what, Shantae, you're a breath of fresh air. I enjoy you. Continued success. And you know what's so funny? It seems like, even again with your family and even with your comedy friends, I mentioned Tony Baker and Kevin and the groups that you work with, you seem to be the voice of reason. Is that your personality or not necessarily?
No, well, that's my Gemini. That's my Gemini personality. You know what I mean? You always got to look at both. This is all about what my comedy has been in the straight world, growing up as a Jehovah's Witness and basically trying to bring those two worlds back together. You know what I mean? It's like putting that bridge up to do it. So it's that Gemini effect. I see both sides. I understand. You know what I mean? I grew up in the 80s. And I got away with my lifestyle because Queen Latifah and MC Lyte was rocking baggy clothes. But it's a whole new world now. We all try to learn and adjust, and that's what I try to make my comedy about. With no holdbacks.
Shantae is in town right now. You can see her at the Comedy Loft tonight and tomorrow. Check out the website for tickets.